Welcome to Great Garden Channel. Orchid lovers surely all wish that their orchid garden is always lush, healthy, and brilliant all year round. Today I will share with you a special care secret that helps orchids quickly grow new roots, have lush green leaves, and bloom with lasting flowers. The wonderful thing is that you can do it right at home with just very simple ingredients. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any orchid care tips. Let's get started right away. To make today's orchid fertilizer, I'll be using red lentils. Red lentils are a wonderful ingredient because they contain a high amount of plant-based protein, rich in amino acids, B vitamins, and many minerals such as iron, zinc, and phosphorus. All of these nutrients help orchids develop strong roots, glossy green leaves, and stimulate healthy flower bud growth. I'll be using 2 tablespoons of red lentils like this. First, we need to rinse the lentils thoroughly with water to remove any dust and impurities. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After washing, I'll place all the lentils into a clean glass jar. Next, add 500 milliliters of boiling water. Seal the lid tightly and let it sit for 3 hours. This soaking process will help release the nutrients from the lentils into the water, creating a concentrated solution that is highly nutritious for the plants. While waiting for the lentil solution to finish soaking for 3 hours, take the time to care for your orchids by giving them a light rinse with clean water. This step may seem simple, but it's actually very important. Clean water helps wash away dust on the roots, and growing medium removes any leftover fertilizer residue or accumulated salts, preventing the roots from getting clogged. This way, the orchids can easily absorb the nutrients from the lentil solution once it's ready. Water the orchid gently and evenly across the entire surface of the pot, making sure every corner of the growing medium is moistened. Continue watering until you see water start to drain out from the bottom of the pot. At this point, you can be confident that the medium has absorbed enough moisture. When the roots and growing medium are fully hydrated, the orchid will be in the best condition to receive the lentil fertilizer solution afterward. This step, though simple, plays a vital role. It's not only about washing away the dust and buildup inside the pot, but also about waking up the root system. Once the roots sense moisture, they will begin to reactivate, becoming more receptive to nutrients. For orchids that are resting or have been weakened for a while, this is a gentle way to stimulate them back into growth mode. After finishing the rinse, don't rush into fertilizing right away. Let the plant rest for about 20 to 30 minutes. This short break gives the roots time to release excess water, and it allows the growing medium to reach a balanced level of moisture. Thanks to this, when you apply the lentil fertilizer solution, it won't be overly diluted, and the nutrients will be absorbed more evenly and effectively. In the long run, this small step helps your orchids stay healthier and respond better to each feeding. After the lentils have finished soaking, I'll strain out the pulp and keep only the nutrient-rich liquid. By this point, all the essential nutrients from the lentils have been released into the water. Creating a natural solution that is extremely beneficial for orchids. Next, I'll dilute this extracted liquid with 1 liter of clean water to create a fertilizer solution with the right concentration, safe for both roots and leaves. Diluting it this way allows the solution to penetrate evenly into the growing medium without causing fertilizer shock. At the same time, the roots can absorb the nutrients slowly and steadily. Method 1. I'll use a portion of this lentil fertilizer solution to wipe the leaves of the orchids. Red lentils are packed with natural nutrients such as plant-based protein, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, B vitamins, and many essential amino acids. When applied directly to the leaves, these nutrients are absorbed quickly through the leaf surface, helping the plant strengthen its resistance, making the foliage thicker, glossier, and a richer green. At the same time, wiping the leaves also removes dust, fungal spores, and tiny pests like mites, aphids, or thrips that often hide on the underside of leaves. This not only keeps the plant cleaner, but also allows it to breathe more easily and perform photosynthesis more efficiently. When you apply this method regularly, the benefits go far beyond just having clean leaves. Over time, the leaves will become firmer, straighter, and more resilient, which greatly reduces the chances of yellowing, spotting, or other leaf-related issues. Healthy leaves are like the solar panels of the plant. Once they're in the top condition, they provide the orchid with more energy through photosynthesis, giving it the strength to grow roots vigorously and prepare for a strong blooming cycle. This makes leaf care an essential part of keeping your orchids healthy year-round. To achieve the best results, it's important to be consistent. Take time once a week to gently wipe both the upper and lower surfaces of every leaf. The underside is especially crucial because that's where small pests like mites, thrips, or aphids often hide. By doing this regularly, not only do you give the plant a boost of nutrients, but you also keep it free from hidden threats. This practice is particularly beneficial when the orchid is in recovery after stress or preparing to enter its blooming season, as it ensures the plant has all the strength it needs to flow. Method 2. Use a misting spray bottle to evenly spray the lentil solution over the entire orchid plant in your garden. The misting method allows the solution to evenly cover the leaves, stems, and roots on the surface of the growing medium, enabling the orchid to absorb nutrients more comprehensively. Red lentils provide plant-based protein, potassium, and phosphorus, which stimulate the development of new roots, thicken the leaves, and promote flower bud formation. The B vitamins in lentils also help the plant relieve stress, which is especially beneficial after repotting or trimming the roots. In addition, misting creates a gentle layer of humidity around the plant, perfect for dry weather, helping to prevent leaf dehydration and improving the orchid's ability to photosynthesize. When spraying, it's important to focus on the undersides of the leaves, where dust and pests often hide, as this helps to naturally reduce the risk of infestations and disease. Spraying in the morning is ideal, since the plant will have the rest of the day to gradually dry off, avoiding waterlogging that could otherwise lead to leaf rot or fungal problems. This method isn't limited to orchids. You can also apply it to other plants in your garden, such as anthuriums, lilies, or various ornamental foliage plants. When misted with the lentil solution, their leaves become shinier, stronger, and less susceptible to pest attacks. The nutrients from the lentils also stimulate root development, encourage the growth of new shoots, and support more consistent blooming. It's a natural and safe way of caring for plants that can be maintained regularly without worrying about causing any harm. Method 3. I'll pour the remaining solution into a watering can and use it to water the orchids. This method provides a direct pathway for nutrients from the lentils to reach the root system, which is the heart of every orchid's growth. When the roots are nourished properly, the entire plant benefits. The amino acids, vitamins, and minerals found in lentils act like natural growth boosters, encouraging the roots to branch out, extend longer, and develop a bright, healthy white color. Strong roots mean the plant can anchor itself firmly, take up water more efficiently, and channel more energy into producing new shoots and flower spikes. In addition to feeding the roots, watering with the lentil solution helps balance the moisture of the growing medium. This not only prevents it from drying out too quickly, but also creates an environment where beneficial microorganisms can thrive. These microbes play an important role in breaking down organic matter and supporting root respiration, which further improves the plant's overall health. To maximize effectiveness, it's best to water either in the early morning or during the cool hours of late afternoon. At these times, the plant has enough energy to absorb nutrients thoroughly, while evaporation and nutrient loss are minimized. After watering the roots, if you notice any fertilizer residue left behind in the leaf axils or on the surface of the orchid leaves, use a clean cotton pad or a soft cloth to gently blot and wipe it dry. This step is very important because when the fertilizer solution lingers for too long, especially in the tight spaces between the leaves, it can lead to rot or create favorable conditions for fungal diseases to develop. Cleaning the leaves not only protects the plant from the risk of soft rot, but also makes the foliage look shinier, which in turn supports more effective photosynthesis. At the same time, this is a perfect opportunity to carefully inspect the leaves. You might detect early signs of disease or pests, such as spider mites, aphids, or thrips, allowing you to take quick action before the problem spreads. By consistently carrying out this step after each feeding, you'll help your orchids maintain their strength and resilience. Over time, you'll see that the leaves stay thick, glossy, and vibrant green, while the overall risk of damage or decline is kept to a minimum. This small habit can make a big difference in keeping your orchids healthy and blooming beautifully season after season. Finally, place the plant in a cool, well-ventilated spot with gentle diffused light, avoiding direct sunlight during the hottest hours. A cool environment with stable humidity will help the plant recover more quickly after being cared for and fertilized. Results. After 3 months of consistent care with this fertilizer formula, you'll notice a surprising transformation in your orchids. The new roots will appear plump and white, with shiny green tips stretching out across the pot as if searching for more nutrients. The leaves will become thicker, sturdier, and a deep lush green, clear signs that the plant is in an extremely healthy condition. In particular, you'll notice new flower spikes starting to emerge from the base, growing longer day by day. With proper care, these spikes will develop straight, thick, and strong, and may even carry more buds than before. Some orchids may even produce 2 or 3 flower spikes at the same time, giving you a blooming season that is more spectacular, longer lasting, and more evenly colored. When the flowers open, they will be larger, with thicker petals, brighter colors, and a richer fragrance, thanks to the plant being well nourished right from the bud formation stage. Care for your orchids with love, and you'll be rewarded with results worth every effort. Strong flower spikes, long-lasting stems, and abundant blooms will be the most wonderful gift your orchids can offer you. Each time you see those radiant blossoms, you'll feel that all your hard work and patience have been completely rewarded. Don't forget to share your results and experiences with me and everyone else. So, together we can spread the joy of orchid care. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the latest plant care tips. Leave your comments, questions, or experiences below. I'll always be ready to reply and exchange more ideas with you about orchid care.